What would happen if someone who couldn't feel emotions had to survive in a world filled with emotions every single day? This story begins with a man standing in front of a camera, delivering emotions so deeply that everyone watching becomes completely immersed in his performance. Every expression, every stare, even the way he speaks feels painfully real. It's not just good acting, it feels like he's truly living the character. But there's one problem. The man slowly starts losing himself inside the role he's playing. He dives too deep into the character, until the line between acting and reality begins to disappear. And while everyone on set is left speechless by his performance, the director can only say one thing: he's an absolute genius. This is the story of a 30-year-old man named Lee Taekyu, a man who lives without emotions. While other people laugh, cry, or feel fear, Taekkyu feels nothing. His face is always blank, empty. Even he can't remember the last time his heart truly raced for something. That's why one day, hoping to awaken some kind of feeling inside himself, Taekkyu goes to an amusement park. He rides every extreme attraction he can find, trying to feel fear, excitement, anything at all. But nothing changes. No emotions, no sense of being alive. Until one day, Taekkyu meets an old man who claims he lost his wallet. At first, Taekkyu assumes it's obviously a scam. Since he can't trust emotions, he relies only on logic and instinct. But strangely enough, even while suspecting the old man, Taekkyu still wants to help him. Not out of kindness, but because he hopes that if he gets scammed, maybe he'll finally feel something. Anger, disappointment, anything that's been missing from his life for years. But while Taekkyu is lost in thought, the old man suddenly responds to everything he's thinking, as if he can read minds. For the first time in a very long time, Lee Taekyu feels fear. The old man then tells him that he's living a tragic life, because living without emotions is the same as living without truly being human. Then he gives Taekkyu one simple piece of advice: smile, no matter what happens. According to him, a smile isn't something humans make only when they're happy. It's the most basic form of human emotion itself. And strangely, right after saying that, the old man suddenly disappears without a trace, leaving Taekkyu wondering if he was somehow hypnotized. But even if it only lasted for a moment, for the first time in his life, Taekkyu finally feels emotion again. Sometime later, while watching an award ceremony on TV, Taekkyu sees a famous actor winning a prestigious trophy, and suddenly, he remembers the old man's words. Taekkyu tries to smile, but the moment he does, he sees something impossible. Behind the television screen, there's a strange flame-like aura overflowing from the actor, an aura made entirely of emotion. Without thinking, Taekkyu reaches out to touch it, and instantly, the actor's memories, struggles, pain, and emotions flood directly into his mind. He experiences the brutal journey of someone fighting to reach the top. The tears, the despair, the fear of failure. All of those emotions explode inside Lee Taekyu, and for the very first time, the man who lived his entire life empty finally feels emotions like a normal human being. From that moment on, Taekkyu realizes he possesses a strange ability. He can absorb other people's emotions, not just emotions, but also their experiences and understanding of their characters. That's why Taekkyu becomes obsessed with studying human emotions, and without realizing it, that ability slowly leads him into the world of acting. One day, Taekkyu gets a part-time job as a fake guest at a wedding. His role is simple: pretend to be the groom's close friend. Meanwhile, the groom constantly warns all the hired actors not to overdo their performances, because if they act too awkward or unnatural, the entire wedding atmosphere could be ruined. But among everyone there, one man watches everything very carefully: Kwak In-ho, the groom's uncle, and a legendary drama writer known as the acting examiner. He's famous for his terrifying ability to judge an actor's talent with a single glance, and once the wedding begins, Lee Taekyu starts improvising naturally. He completely becomes the character. The way he talks, the look in his eyes, his body language, everything feels way too real, to the point that even the groom himself starts believing Taekkyu might actually be an old friend he somehow forgot about. Even Kwak In-ho, a veteran of the entertainment industry, gets fooled by the performance. And at that moment, In-ho realizes something. Lee Taekyu isn't normal, he's a monster-level talent. Interested in Taekyu's abilities, Kwak In-ho invites him to audition for a new drama he's currently writing. But a huge problem immediately appears. In the entertainment industry, the final decision always belongs to the director. And the director of this drama, Ji Cheol-gun, has already accepted bribes from the CEO of YKB Entertainment to give their actor the supporting role of Odebak. Even though it's only a supporting character, Odebak has massive potential because he's the type of role that steals every scene he appears in. Cheol-gun looks down on Lee Taekyu. To him, Taekkyu is just an unemployed nobody with no agency and zero acting experience. But unlike everyone else, Kwak In-ho completely believes in him. Meanwhile, to fully understand the gambling addict character, Odebak, Taekkyu actually visits casinos and spends time living among real gambling addicts. He witnesses people destroying their entire lives for the sake of betting. Some are even willing to sell parts of their own bodies just to continue gambling, and those dark experiences become the reason why Taekkyu's acting feels disturbingly real. Finally, audition day arrives. The moment Lee Taekyu walks into the room, everyone immediately senses an overwhelming aura of despair around him. It feels like he truly is a broken man whose life was destroyed by gambling. And once the audition begins, Lee Taekyu transforms perfectly into Odebak. Even the director starts wondering, did Kwak In-ho bring me a real gambler or a future superstar actor? On the other side stands Kim Hwan, a former idol famous for having incredible acting talent. Everyone believes Kim Hwan will win easily, but they have no idea. The person standing in front of him isn't just another actor, he's a monster capable of perfectly understanding and stealing human emotions. Since the judges struggle to pick a winner, Cheol-gun creates one final challenge, an ad-lib battle, pure improvisation with no script. Kim Hwan feels completely confident because he secretly received information about the challenge beforehand, but the moment the battle begins, for the first time in his life, Kim Hwan experiences failure because the man standing in front of him is a true genius, and in the end, Lee Taekyu wins the audition for the role of Odebak. The journey of a man without emotions has only just begun. That's all for the recap of the storyline of the Manhwa God of Improvisation from chapter 1 to 10. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel to watch the next Manhwa Recap.